Hello everyone, আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছেন যে যেখানে আছেন. So I couldn't stop myself thinking about what is the next tech space in 2023 and 2024 and onwards. I would like to discuss about the ChatGPT thing and then the future of the software industry, and thirdly I want to focus on the learning process. What should be the learning process in the coming days? So as you see that ChatGPT and OpenAI had a major release last month, and due to that the internet actually exploded. That if that is going to take away all of the jobs of the programmers and software engineers and everything. So I would like to touch the historical part of ChatGPT and OpenAI thing. So OpenAI and ChatGPT is basically founded by Microsoft, and not actually founded. They invested some money on OpenAI ecosystem, and Elon Musk is also invested some money on the ecosystem. If you track back, after acquiring the Twitter ecosystem, ChatGPT eventually had this big announcement of going into this crazy direction. And contextually speaking, ChatGPT has the most influential dataset from the Twitter. If Twitter was feeded to ChatGPT's data pipeline, and ChatGPT has also access to the GitHub's entire GitHub's code base. If Microsoft has given the access to that machine learning models, give access to those data. So this is very important to understand. One way you are feeding the natural data to ChatGPT. Google's data is always free. Google's data is not Google's data. Google's also gets data from different websites. Those are also free for ChatGPT, and they have super classified data set from GitHub, Twitter, open internet market, right? Any website they can scrap and get those data. And also you can, by some mechanism, you can scrap data from different other websites like Stack Overflow and Stack Exchange and whatsoever, and from the Medium. So if you train the model accordingly, and after a certain period of time, it will be eventually faster, and it will be eventually with more intelligent, and you will be able to use the system with more accuracy and more usefulness. So that is the thing happened with ChatGPT. So now the question is, will that be replacing the human being, and will that be a threat to the software engineers and everything at all? I will be speaking again about three perspectives. Can it convert the human history to perfect UI UX thing? No, it cannot produce that fine-tune asset. Can it produce back-end code according to someone very senior who can give the command in the prompt and get the output, and again refine them and get the output, again refine them, get the output? Can a starter do that? No, a starter cannot do that. Eventually, if you want to use ChatGPT to make your process faster in software engineering, there should be someone very senior who know what to expect and what to write in a command, right? So that necessary skill you should have if you want to use ChatGPT in the system. Speaking about the front end, if you give as an input of any UI UX screen, any Figma file to the system, can it produce React code? No, it cannot produce React code. In my sense, ChatGPT is more helpful, I would say, for the backend developers than the front end. Front-end developer will obviously be able to pull some of the necessary information to do the task, and eventually it will make them more faster. But as a full stack engineer, I can sense that it is more helpful for the back-end stuff. And for the front end, it can do certain level of things, but it cannot give you the fine-tuned result that you can use without designing, redesigning, and retouching the final thing. So that is my overall thinking with the ChatGPT. But again, you will have to understand that whatever the machines you have, or whatever the automation system you do have in your current ecosystem, that eventually will try to help the engineers and will try to help the developers or programmers in some way. But this is not the right time to ask that if software engineers will be eliminated by this ChatGPT thing. This time will be even if it happens, so in my sense it will take 20 to 30 years in the coming years that can happen. But now, as of this 2022 and 23, there is no scope of replacing a human software with the ChatGPT and whatever AI tool available in the market. The auto completion tool or this command taking tool is already available in a form of Copilot, and other AI tool, auto completion AI tool is also available in the market. When those came out into the market, everyone was like doing the same conversation. Will that be replacing, or will that be like decrease the job market, or will that shrink the job market? If you do a common analysis that like what is the number of opening jobs into the market, into the US market alone, and what are the available numbers of software engineers who are finding the job, the gap is very huge. So let's say, for example, if you require 10 engineer, probably you will require now 7 engineer in the coming years. Like after 4 or 5 years, everyone will be understanding the ChatGPT system or whatever AI tool available out there. So everyone will start to adopt them. Eventually, they will gain some pace, and probably there may be required less number of people. But I would not say that will be more than like 10 to 15%. That's my overall observation. Even if you want to use ChatGPT, that is more useful for the senior developers. So final question is, who is going to be affected by this ChatGPT thing? In my sense, the starter engineer will have their good times of doing the regular stuff using ChatGPT, but the mid-level developers will face some tough time. For the senior developers, they will be eventually whatever the system is, even if it's manual writing or using ChatGPT, using Copilot, they can eventually code faster or can be more productive in any ways, in offline, online, or using AI tool or without using AI tool. They are faster by nature, and the people are in software management or technical management people, they don't need to write the codes. Like if you have 10 to 15 years of experience, some of you will eventually be in the management pool of the ecosystem, not will be writing direct codes. So ChatGPT will not eventually affect them also. What is the threat now? In the expertise section, there are so many segments that you cannot arbitrarily say that this will endanger everyone. This will affect everyone. So why I said that mid-level engineer will suffer more, that I'll be explaining in the next video or podcast, whatever you say. These observations are totally made from my own readings, my own my own environment. So I try to pull out the information from the internet itself. So I did not gone through the whole aspect. Those are only hypothetical and theoretical approach of the discussion. The output, whatever I am saying, those are only from the reading from the different sources and from my personal experience. ChatGPT is a scary thing, that's for sure. So not only for the software engineers, that already threaten some other career paths like the content making, like the copywriting, like the digital marketing stuff, the SEO stuff. And in my sense, Google will be the one single company that will face very hard time due to this ChatGPT automation. So why I say so? If you want to search any keywords, you are exploded with the information set. You have 10 to 12 to hundreds of web pages in front of you, and you need to pick up the right information by scanning all of the websites. That is one thing that automation will help the user to get information more faster and in more accurate way. And another thing is when you want to rank any content via Google's ecosystem, you need content. This AI system can generate automated content. Give a topic, it will give you some of the big articles, hundreds of thousands of words. So the containing words will help any website to rank better and rank faster, even if the AI written content are sometimes trash and not correct in some sense. If everyone puts all of this content into their website, then eventually Google will face some difficult time to do the QC. So whatever the thing they are doing in the search engine algorithm, they filter out all of those AI written content. But in my sense, this is not that easy to filter out all of the content, make sure the audience get the correct information. This is not that easy. Even if they want to move from this text-based search ecosystem to video-based search ecosystem, so see, if there is new technology like AR, VR and video content is interactable in a sense that you can do things inside any video frame, then the searching mechanism itself is in threat. Let's say, for example, if you want to search a video, the searching mechanism and based on the given metadata of a video in each and every keyframe is very difficult than searching based on a textual framework. Searching any word inside a document is very easier than searching any context inside a video. So even if Google want to achieve that, having a very difficult time, and they will do tremendous amount of research and development in that direction. But in my sense, in the coming days, there will be so many new open windows for the developers and for the people who are using the technology, that all of the people who are actually the beneficiary of the system will be benefited hugely. But some of the tech companies will eventually see new threats. Those are coming into the places. I already spoke about the AR VR, what is the next tech ecosystem is going. you can watch that video as well. So I would like to request everyone to like go through that video as well to gain some more insights about where the tech world is going. And I would also request everyone to like keep your eye on the Pocket School so that you can like get each and every videos related to tech and education. And I would like to thank you everyone for watching this video. Let's do work and learn from different sources. Do not like panic around this automation tool and AI tool. Even if that happens, these will like take like few decades to like have the fully automated system. Before that, we can actually learn, earn, and we can give back to the society to make the society and community more better and more safe place. Thank you everyone. Thank you for listening this long discussion and podcast in video form. So I'd like to thank you from the core of my heart, and please do like and share and subscribe from the Pocket School. This is our brand new initiative. You will be getting like thousands of video related to like edtech technology and how to learn anything faster and in more effective manner. Thank you.